$50,000, don't date. I'm just being for real. You're not ready to date.
Again, I'm with you when
you're not ready to date. You're not ready to date because courtship costs.
Okay.
Everything costs.
Okay.
You can go for 22 walks in the park. Eventually, shorty is gonna need a sip of something. She gonna be thirsty. This bottle of water is $3 in Atlanta. Let's not play. So if you don't have any expendable cash, don't date. And whatever that looks like for you, you might only make 50,000, but you live in a shoe, and now you got expendable cash. Or get you a bottom of the barrel bitch that's gonna date you when you have no money. If she doesn't have the expectation, and I'm gonna tell you this right now, enjoy it while it lasts, because eventually you're gonna wanna run. Because she doesn't stretch you, she doesn't make you the man that you need to become. She allows you to be this stagnant dude in the same jeans for days. You know what I'm saying?
Be cutting up.
I'm
You
just-
talk about
Let's go.
Yeah, what's good, man? Hey, obviously today we got ourselves a doozy, man. I'm not about to do no intro, nothing crazy like that. Obviously, welcome to the channel if you're a new subscriber. Welcome back if you're not a new subscriber. But y'all just saw that clip, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you know, we're gonna get straight right into it. I'm gonna let y'all know how I feel. I'm gonna try to like break it down, but like I only have like one big point I really want to just like talk about basically. And yeah, and I'll let y'all know how I feel. So let's hop right into it. All right, the first thing I'm gonna talk about is obviously like, you know, I feel like what she's saying is a little bit outrageous, bro. Because 50K, one, I'm not gonna say it's like hella money, but like it's a decent amount of money, bro. You can like, especially if you're supporting yourself, you could definitely live off 50K. Obviously, like if you wanna like go get more, you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously you could do that, but 50K is not like a bad starting point. So I just feel like her saying 50K, like that's all like a guy's gonna make, and like, you know, be just stuck at that, then there's already an issue with that. But it's not even like, that's not even the biggest issue. The biggest issue is like, even like why is it always seem like, you know, like I don't like to generalize and stuff like that, but it's just like for her, we'll just talk about her, but like why is she only trying to look at it from like money perspective? You know what I'm saying? Like the sole purpose you should mess with somebody should not just be about how much money, like especially if you're just a woman and you're looking at the guy, because most guys, I don't see them like just, actually I've never met a guy in my life talk about, oh, I only want to mess with a girl because of how much I'm gonna mess with her mainly because of how much money she makes or how much money she has. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it just, if you're just solely looking at how much money somebody has and that's the main reason you decide on whether you want to date them or not, I just feel that that's like really, really wrong. And even sometimes like there be guys who have money, and sometimes it feels like you could just never win, because there be guys who have money and like just because you don't have, or you're not a specific type of person, then a girl won't like she might not find you attractive or whatever. Like it's just crazy.
Man, where do I start? I like martial arts a lot. I did a bit of pharmacy back when I was a little bit younger, about 2-3 years ago. I got certified at pharmacy around when I was 17. I didn't really do anything with it. I went to university for a while. I was getting like a business degree, so I have a bachelor's in business. And then I did pharmacy for a little while, for about 3 years, and then got bored. So I was like, let's go see what the military has to offer. Didn't do anything. I did my PICAT about a year ago, got a 96 on that. It goes up to a 99, got a 96. They offered me nuclear physics, and I was like, why the fuck not? So I went there, and now I ship out in a few days.
Oh, okay, nice. Well, best of luck as you ship out pineapples.
Damn. Why?
Because he literally didn't tell me any qualities about himself. He's just like, I made a 96 on this. I did this. And I feel like I did that at first too. But however, I need a man with some personality.
You felt that quick? You know you didn't have personality?
Yes, I'm really good at reading people.
Okay.
You didn't say that. Tell me you did not just say that.
Hey yo, what the fuck? I don't know. Actually, I don't know why she rejected him. It was no logic in it. Like, obviously, like, you know what your type is, but at the end of the day, it just seemed like, I don't know, my man's had everything, like, going for him. He was a nice person. He was really kind, respectful, all that kind of stuff. But, like, sometimes as a guy, you could just, like, never win, even if you make the money. But that's just, like, the first point I'm gonna make. The second point I'm gonna get into is, like, how she was talking about, only women of low value and, like, she said, bottom of the barrel type of woman is gonna want a guy. She's not gonna care about how much money you make, basically, because she's not gonna mind that you make $50K or less, or around that kind of, like, if that's your range. And
How much would you want me to spend?
Less than $120.
Why is $120 the max?
Because I don't really need anything. I can eat at Cheesecake Factory, Chili's. I can eat anywhere. Like, it's just food. Like, you could go to a taco spot, a food truck, and still have an amazing day. It's just about the connection and getting to know the person. The money shouldn't be a thing when you're going out to eat. You know, you could use that for something else, and steak is not gonna make me fall in love with you or be more interested in you. Absolutely not. That's
What's gonna make you fall in love then?
the way he acts, the way he treats, if he's opening the door, how he carries himself, how masculine he is.
And I wholeheartedly disagree with that. I couldn't disagree with that more, because, like, if she don't want to, I feel like if she don't want to be with you when you're at your lowest as a man, and she also said, like, oh, like, that woman, she's not gonna help you grow, she's not gonna better you, and she's just gonna, you know, she's gonna be okay with you being just a bum. Basically, she's calling, like, guys who make 50K bums, basically. And that's just, like, that's so wrong. Because, like I said, if she don't mind, if she's okay being with, if she's gonna be with you at your worst, she deserves you at your best. And if she don't want to be with you at your worst, she don't deserve you when you're at your best. So let's say this girl, she's okay, like, I could tell if she don't care about how much money I make, then I could tell, like, that's a real dope, genuine person. And she make it seem like you can't grow. You know what I'm saying? So, like, obviously, my mindset is if she's gonna mess with me, right? Let's say I make 50K, and she's messing with me, and she messes with me because of who I am as a person, not because of how much money I have and what I have to offer in that category. Then at that point, I'm gonna wanna, like, I'm gonna help. We're gonna grow with each other. I'm gonna help you with whatever you need, and you can help me, and vice versa. We're gonna be each other's biggest fans, type shit, you know? And, like, that's the type of shit I like. But, like, to say that, it just seems like some women only gonna, like, want to be with you when you're at your peak, when you're at your, like, highest, and they think they just deserve you without, like being with you through the struggles and, like, helping you out. And, like, I'm not saying helping you out, but just, like, being with you when you didn't have it all, basically. And then they think, like, oh, like, nah, I don't want to be there when you're, like, at your lowest, basically. And that's not even a low. That's just, like, it could be a starting point, or it could be, like, a midpoint. It don't matter. But, you know, there's obviously always room for growth is what I'm trying to get at. And so my prime example for this is, like, y'all gonna think I'm silly for this, but hey, this is just, like, the best example that comes to my mind. So the movie Shark Tales, if you've never seen it, bro, I don't know what was wrong with your childhood, but obviously I'm assuming everybody has seen Shark Tales with Will Smith, you know? Will Smith, little cartoon movie or whatever back in the day. And remember, in Shark Tales, his name was Oscar. This man, Oscar, was working at a car wash, you know what I'm saying? He was a nobody. And there was two women in this movie, significance, basically. And there was one, the red girl, or I'm gonna call them Redfish and Pinkfish. Redfish, I mean, I don't really remember their names, but I'm not gonna lie, it's been so long since I've seen that movie. But Redfish, she was the type of woman who only wanted to be, she only wanted to be with Oscar when he had money and when he had clout, all that kind of stuff, and he had things to offer her, like, just basically just money, like, for money. She was only with him when he got rich, basically.
People be looking at me crazy, like, I don't know if this because I'm from Chicago, but, like, I can't with no nigga that work a 9 to 5. I don't know why. I just need a fast money ass. It don't necessarily have to be like drugs or like fraud, but like rapping or like dealing with media or like that. Just like get it.
So hold on, what?
Like, if I come to you and I need some shit, I don't need you to be like, well, my check come on Friday. F that. I need you to get that shit right now. Like,
so I feel like it depends with the 9 to 5. Everything. Like, if you 9 to 5 at Burger King or something, hell no. But if you 9 to 5 at
my favorite
JP Morgan or something, hell yeah, because I know that Friday check about to have multiple zeros.
Fuck that little bank shit. That's a fraud. I might as well get a fraud.
I don't know.
You work in the bank too, technically. Like,
I don't know.
So hold on. So if it's gonna work at the bank,
no, I don't want you.
So this man, like, he got money at one point, and you know, he was living luxurious in a penthouse, all that kind of stuff. But before that, anytime he tried to get with her, she was not really fucking with him. You know what I'm saying? She wouldn't give him the time of day. But then you have the Pinkfish. Again, I don't remember their name. Pinkfish. She worked with him at the car wash, and she liked Oscar for who he was as a person, his character. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically what I'm talking about. Like, me personally, I'm gonna want to be with Pinkfish, and Oscar was bugging. This man was he was going around, like, obviously we're not gonna get into that because that's just stupid. It was obviously a movie. I hope guys aren't like this in real life, where this man was going after her because she had looks and all that kind of stuff, and he was in the wrong because he was going after her because she had looks, the redfish girl, and she was going after him because he only had money. So they weren't really in it for the right reasons. But the Pinkfish that worked with him at the car wash, she always liked him no matter what, whether before the money and after the money. The money never like changed her opinion. Even when he was at his worst, she really liked him, and that's the type of person you want around you because that's genuine, that's real love. And like, you know, that's how I know that, like, that person's a keeper. Like I said, you could think it's silly example, but that's like the perfect and closest thing I could think of when it comes to this situation, basically. And that's just me. I'm gonna wrap it up by saying, like, I just disagree. Like, obviously, if you make 50K, there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and also, I didn't even really get into it, but this is what I meant to say. So when it comes to like dating, also, it seemed like she was talking about like the guy was gonna have to pay for everything. And I know there might be some relationships like that, but me, I'm not really a big believer in that. I'll let y'all know like how I feel about it. Everybody is different when it comes to relationships, but me, how I know like something's genuine. So let's say we start dating, right? And obviously, like, you're an adult, you make your own money, you have your own shit going on. And some people think that it's okay for a guy to just pay for everything all the time. Me personally, I don't really agree with that. So I'll tell you why. How I feel like love is shown between two people, because at the end of the day, love is a partnership, bro. It's you and the person you're in it with. So if we're in it together, like, obviously if we're getting to know each other and we're dating, obviously, in the beginning, I feel like especially the first date, the guy always has to pay no matter what. I don't care if the guy asks the girl out or the girl asks the guy out. It don't matter. But most of the time, it's usually the guy who's asking the girl out anyway. So you're going to have to pay as a guy because that's just the gentleman thing to do, all that stuff, right? So that's okay. And let's say even after the first date, maybe like a couple dates, you're still getting to know each other. You as a guy, you want to be a gentleman. You want to pay. So cool. But later on, when things start to get a little bit more serious, then why is it wrong for like you, especially if you're showing interest in me and you're a woman and you actually like me, so there's no issue for you to also pay as well, because like at least make an attempt. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just crazy to think like I'm not gonna do that. If she like just gets so comfortable enough to think I'm just gonna pay every time and she doesn't offer, like, obviously it's not 50-50. I don't do splits. We're not gonna split the bill, all that kind of stuff. I feel like that's silly. I do that with my friends. If we're eating, you know what I'm saying? Like, we'll split the bill type shit, or I'll pay for my own shit. I don't really care. But if we're in a relationship, then like sometimes I get it, sometimes you get it. We're not gonna keep track of it, but like, show me the same love I'm showing you. I want it to be like, because that's how I know you really fuck with me. If you don't mind, like, also like getting me shit too, or like paying for my meals and all that kind of stuff when we go on dates, then that's how I know that it's genuine. But if not, then I'm paying every time. It's not like, and then some women will gaslight you and say, oh, you just don't got it like that, or you're broke, or that's not what a real man does. Like, straight gaslight, and that's just not true. Because again, at the end of the day, like I said, it's a partnership. So you get me, I get you. It's not 50-50, but like I said, and don't keep track of it. Sometimes you got it, sometimes I got it, and we'll go like that with everything. It don't matter. So that's just how I feel about it. And again, like I said, that's just me. And I feel like to be honest, that should be with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, because at the end of the day, if that's not how it's going, I'm gonna feel like I'm being used a little bit. Like, oh, like you don't even, especially if you don't even offer type shit. Like, then I'm gonna be like, wow, like I'm just gonna, like, you're basically stacking up your bread while I'm just like, everything's gonna be up to me, whether it's dates, food, trips, everything. It don't matter, and I'm paying for all that stuff. Then I won't feel loved. I won't, like, where's the love being shown? So at the end, I'm gonna be like, oh, so if I don't like pay, or if I feel like, oh, like you should pay, then you're not gonna fuck with me no more type shit. Like I don't know, bro. That concept is crazy to me, but that's just how I feel. And let me know if y'all disagree or how y'all feel about it. But again, everybody's different. But that's just like how I feel love is really shown type shit. So, but hey, if y'all enjoyed the video, please let me know in the comment section how y'all felt about this topic. I feel like it's crazy, and like she really bugging for saying that 50K is not enough to date. Cause hey, again, like I said, it's a two-way street, bro. There's two people in the relationship. You know what I'm saying? So should not always have to be on the guy to cover everything. Cause at what point are you actually just gonna feel love? You know, like. Oh yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up by saying, hey, don't forget to comment, obviously, like I said, whatever y'all thought about the video and shit like that. And don't forget to like and share as well, but also subscribe. Help us join the family and help us reach our goals, all that good stuff. But yeah, I'll really know you fuck with me by commenting what you thought about today's video and future videos you'd like to see me do. So again, peace the fuck out.